VC game funding is up 35% this quarter, Web3 games are even making money, and a former Doodles co-founder may have rugged. We gotta talk about that and so much more in today's Gaming Daily, presented by Solforge Fusion, the official game of Gaming Daily. Convoy Capital published their Q1 2025 gaming industry report, and it shows some positive signs. VC funding is up 35% quarter over quarter, but also down 41% year over year, so maybe not that positive. Gaming ETFs outperformed the S&P 500, which is really good, and US gamers represented more outsized revenue versus China. There's a bunch of great insights in this report, and you can access it for free by signing up through an email address. Hunter Solaire shared a list of Web3 games making money right now, you know, the holy grail of revenue. He highlights Hatch Kings, Space Nation, Steel, King of Destiny, and Fishing Frenzy. These case studies are super valuable, and it's why I've been covering so many of them in these videos. And like Hunter says, bit by bit, Web3 teams are slowly figuring out how to get players to spend money and or tokens in their games. Speaking of tokens, Adam Fern from Pirate Nation gave his perspective on why most teams suck at being good stewards of their token. The reason is because they treat tokens as liquidity tools for insiders and early adopters, and he argues we should instead treat them as first-class products with clear intent and purpose for well-defined audiences. It's a bit of the classic debate between gamers versus speculators, and it's a good insight from someone in the arena with first-hand experience. Let's talk about some game updates. Sugartown revealed their strategic council, and this is the first time that I get to report on one of these and actually be on the council. I'm stoked to join them alongside Peyton, the patron of the pooches, YP, Whale Swoosh, and other big names. Personally, I'm really excited about what Sugartown is doing, and it's an honor to be on the council. Thank you guys. In more abstract gaming news, Gigaverse just published their Gigadocs, so you can go check those out. Dith commented saying that not publishing anything up until now was actually a great forcing function to keep the game easy to figure out, but that they have a lot of stuff coming, so they needed to make their Git book as their central source of truth. We have a date for the launch of the Treeverse Season 1. April 19th will start the 30-day reward campaign with IMX, Mon, and N token rewards. There will also be packs, boosts, and exclusive crowns for sale, but make sure to read the fine print because you'll need to spend a minimum of $5 and purchase one NFT to be eligible for rewards. We have big news in the Futureverse ecosystem. They just acquired Candy Digital, a digital collectibles platform known for its work with Netflix, DC Comics, and Major League Baseball. They have an extensive portfolio of over 4 million digital collectibles and a user base of over 1.5 million accounts that will be integrated into Futureverse's Root network. Futureverse raised $54 million back in 2022 to develop an open metaverse infrastructure, and this acquisition will power that goal. However, the exact financial terms of this deal were not disclosed. Either way, congrats guys. Moving on, we gotta talk about the drama of the day. Whale Swoosh has called out a former Doodles co-founder, Evan K. East, for this very weird game project launch giveaway bounty thing. Let me try to explain. So Project O2 raised about 230 ETH in a week in some sort of pre-sale for maybe a token. Then they took 222 ETH and put it up for some weird degen bounty competition. And today, a small random Twitter account named Chronic Dumper with 189 followers and no posts has won the bounty and all of the funds. This is so weird. It looks like someone just made off with over $300,000. And then Evan posted calling it a successful launch, but this first comment from Thomas Betta sums it up perfectly. He says, Evan, respectfully, no one knows what the heck this is. The external perception is that everyone lost except for one Anon alt account, and to please be transparent, explain what the game was and how much you and your team profited off of this. I have to agree, this is super weird and just looks super sketchy. And in our last story, I gotta shout out Catalyst and their OG magazine. They've been posting some great coverage lately, and they covered the Gumble Games TGE today, and it looks like it hasn't gone that well. It looks like the market cap is below their recent raise, and the community isn't happy with the airdrop, but let's be honest, when are they ever? So it looks like another underwhelming token launch, which is just a shame to see. You know what's not a shame to see? The 15-year anniversary of Stoneblade Entertainment, the studio founded by Justin Gary and the creators of Solforge Fusion, the official game of Gaming Daily, that is bringing you today's video. Solforge Fusion is the incredible hybrid Web3 trading card game that I have fallen in love with. It was surprisingly easy and enjoyable to learn, yet difficult to master that I keep coming back to learn and get better. Recently, I bought a bunch of their new set of cards, the Shadows over Solus, and I've been learning the new Blast and Augment mechanics, and it's been a lot of fun. You can download Solforge Fusion for free off Steam and try it for yourself with one of their starter decks. And that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate you. Let me know how you feel about today's stories. I'm always looking for feedback and ways to improve the videos, so feel free to drop a comment below. We'll be back tomorrow with another Gaming Daily. So until then, stay humble and keep dreaming. Peace.